What if you woke up tomorrow and discovered Earth was a lie, a cosmic experiment coded by an unseen intelligence? Every ocean, every star, every breath you take part of a simulation so perfect you never questioned it? Picture this: a signal from deep space, intercepted in 2023, repeating a mathematical sequence no human could have sent, then silenced by global governments before it reached the public. Or crop circles in Wiltshire, England, forming overnight with fractal patterns so complex they encode equations we cannot yet solve. Could these be glitches in a programmed reality, or messages from the architects who designed our world? What if the ancient Sumerians were right? Their tales of Anunnaki gods, not myths, but records of extraterrestrials who engineered humanity, shaping Earth as a laboratory for life. These are not just stories. They are questions that grip the mind, refusing to let go, pulling us into the shadows of what might be the greatest secret ever kept. Imagine a reality where every coincidence, the perfect tilt of Earth's axis, the moon's uncanny orbit, the way water defies physics to cradle life, is not chance, but deliberate, a script written by forces we cannot name. The simulation hypothesis, whispered by thinkers like Elon Musk and debated at Harvard, suggests we might live in a digital construct, a virtual stage where every event is orchestrated. What if the Fermi paradox, the eerie silence of the cosmos despite billions of stars, is no accident? The zoo hypothesis claims we are in a galactic preserve, watched by an advanced civilization that isolates us like specimens in a lab. Those strange hums in Taos, New Mexico, or the vanishing ships in the Bermuda Triangle, could they be cracks in the system, moments when the code of our reality falters? And what about the Mandela effect, where thousands swear a memory is real, only to find history rewritten? Are these signs of a simulation being edited, or clues left by our creators? Then there's the ancient aliens theory, a thread woven through time. The Sumerian tablets, etched over 5,000 years ago, speak of Anunnaki, beings from the stars who ruled for millennia, teaching humans to build, to write, to think. Were these gods aliens who terraformed Earth, seeding life with DNA crafted in cosmic laboratories? The Bible's Genesis, with its cryptic, "Let us make man in our image," could it be a veiled account of genetic engineering, not divine creation? Modern films like Prometheus hint at this, planting seeds of doubt about our origins. Are they fiction, or are they softening us for a truth too vast to swallow? Crop circles, appearing in fields with no trace of human hands, form spirals and equations that echo the math of our universe. Are they blueprints, signals from those who designed our world, or warnings we are too blind to read? These mysteries pulse with urgency because they suggest a hidden truth, one guarded by time, by elites, by silence. The Roswell crash of 1947, shrouded in declassified yet incomplete files, whispers of alien craft and cover-ups. Ancient structures like the Giza pyramids, aligned with Orion's belt to a precision no ancient tool could achieve, point to knowledge we cannot explain. What if global powers, secret societies, shadow governments know Earth was designed and keep it from us, locking away artifacts in vaults, censoring signals from the stars? The Antarctic anomalies, strange frequencies detected beneath the ice, could be remnants of a forgotten experiment, or worse, proof our designers are still watching. These are not answers. They are doors, flung open to questions that demand we look closer, that we refuse to turn away. This is where the simulation hypothesis grips us tightest. If we are in a digital reality, what are the rules? Why do physical constants, like gravity's pull or the charge of an electron, fit so perfectly to allow life? Why do unexplained phenomena, from UFO sightings to the eerie perfection of a total solar eclipse, feel like signatures of intent? The zoo hypothesis pushes further. If Earth is a controlled environment, are we meant to evolve, to break free, or to remain contained? And the ancient aliens theory, could it explain why human evolution leapt forward? Why our DNA holds mysteries like the missing link no fossil can fully bridge? These ideas are not just speculation. They are echoes of a truth that might be buried in our history, in our skies, in the very code of our existence. Now, let us slow down, Let the questions settle like dust after a storm. We are not here to solve the unsolvable, but to wander through the possibilities, to let the mind drift where logic meets wonder. What if Earth's perfect conditions, its stable star, its breathable air, its delicate balance of water and land, were not random but programmed? What if the anomalies we dismiss, glitches, signals, ancient texts, are clues to a design we are only beginning to see? Tonight, we will explore these ideas, weaving through science, history, and the unexplained. From the moon's strange role to the coded elegance of DNA, from lost civilizations to the whispers of a simulated world, each step will deepen the mystery. Each question will pull us closer to the edge of what we can know. I am Mr. H, your companion in this quiet journey through the shadows of mystery history for sleep. My friends, if these questions stir your curiosity, if you want to keep wandering through the unknown with us, consider subscribing to the channel and tapping the bell to join our nightly explorations. For now, let us keep moving, slowly, into the heart of the question. Was Earth designed, and if so, by whom and why? The night is long, the stars are waiting, and the answers, if they exist, are out there in the dark. Picture yourself standing on the windswept plains of Mesopotamia, 5,000 years ago, under a sky so clear the stars seem close enough to touch. You are a Sumerian priest, stylus in hand, carving tales of celestial beings into soft clay, tales of the Anunnaki, who came from the heavens to shape the world. These are not just myths, but whispers of a truth that stretches beyond human memory. Tonight, on Mystery History for Sleep, we delve into the enigma of ancient aliens, asking a question that stirs the soul. What if Earth was not a random cradle of life, but a planet meticulously crafted by extraterrestrial architects? The Sumerians, whose cities rose along the Tigris and Euphrates over 5 millennia ago, left behind cuneiform tablets that speak of the Anunnaki, godlike beings who descended from the stars. These texts describe them as creators, teachers, even rulers who governed for spans of time that defy belief. Some accounts claim reigns of tens of thousands of years. The Sumerian king list, a chronicle of ancient rulers, lists kings who held power for 28,800 years or more. Impossible for humans, but plausible for beings with advanced lifespans or technology. Were the Anunnaki deities, as the ancients believed, or something else entirely? Scholars like Zecharia Sitchin, though debated, proposed they were extraterrestrials who came to Earth to mine resources, perhaps gold, and engineered humans as a workforce. Imagine a young Earth, its surface raw and untamed, sculpted by alien hands to support life, its ecosystems seeded with purpose. Could these tablets be fragments of a history where humanity was not an accident, but a project? Let us travel to ancient Egypt, where the Great Pyramid of Giza looms as a riddle carved in stone. Built around 2600 before Common Era, its massive limestone blocks, some weighing 70 tons, are fitted with a precision that baffles modern engineers. The pyramid aligns with the cardinal directions to within 1/10 of a degree, and its layout mirrors the stars of Orion's belt, as if designed to connect Earth to the cosmos. Egyptian myths tell of Thoth, a god of wisdom who brought knowledge from the heavens, teaching, writing, mathematics, and architecture. Could Thoth have been an alien envoy, sharing technology to erect monuments as markers of a designed world? The pyramid texts, etched in pharaohs' tombs, speak of souls ascending to the stars, joining gods in celestial realms. Are these poetic flourishes, or do they preserve memories of contact with Earth's creators, beings who engineered our planet's landmarks as signals for their return? Now, let us cross oceans to the deserts of Peru, where the Nazca lines stretch like a canvas for the gods. Created between 500 before Common Era and 500 Common Era, these geoglyphs, enormous figures of monkeys, birds, and spirals, span miles, visible only from the sky. Why craft such art for an audience that could not see it? Some theorists propose these were signals for extraterrestrial visitors, landing strips or tributes to creators who watched from above. Nazca myths speak of Viracocha, a bearded figure who emerged from the heavens to shape the world, teaching humanity to thrive. Could Viracocha have been an alien engineer, part of a cosmic team that designed Earth's terrain to sustain life? The line's durability, preserved by the desert's dryness, feels deliberate, as if meant to endure as a message across millennia, a signature of intent etched into the planet's surface. Consider the leaps in human history that feel too sudden, too precise. Around 10,000 before Common Era, humanity transitioned from nomadic hunters to farmers, mastering crops and livestock across distant regions, Mesopotamia, the Indus Valley, Mesoamerica, with startling synchronicity. The Epic of Gilgamesh, one of humanity's oldest tales, describes a hero guided by gods with powers beyond mortal reach. Were these gods aliens who introduced agriculture, planting the seeds for civilization? Genetic studies show anomalies in human evolution. Our brains grew rapidly, language emerged, yet gaps remain, the so-called missing link. Could this reflect an intervention, a deliberate nudge by extraterrestrials to spark intelligence on a planet they designed? The idea grows stranger when we consider global myths of creation, from the Babylonian Enuma Elish to the Mayan Popol Vuh, each describing beings from the heavens shaping life. Are these coincidences, or echoes of a shared truth? Let us venture into a deeper mystery, the knowledge of the Dogon people in Mali, whose traditions predate modern astronomy. They describe Sirius B, a dense star invisible without telescopes, and its 50-year orbit around Sirius A, facts unknown to science until the 19th century. Their myths speak of Nommo, amphibious beings from the stars who brought wisdom and shaped humanity. How did a remote tribe know such cosmic details? Were they visited by Earth's designers, entrusted with secrets of the stars? Global flood myths, found in Sumerian, biblical, and Hindu texts, add another layer, describing deluges sent by higher powers to cleanse the world. Could these be accounts of aliens resetting their experiment, adjusting Earth's course when life strayed from their plan? The Mahabharata, an ancient Indian epic, even describes flying machines and weapons of light, technology that sounds eerily like science fiction, or perhaps science fact from a forgotten age. What if the evidence of this design lies hidden, buried by time or intent? The Book of Enoch, excluded from biblical canon, tells of watchers, beings who descended to guide humanity, only to be silenced by those in power. Artifacts like the Antikythera mechanism, a Greek device from 100 before Common Era, with gears rivaling modern clocks, suggest technology far beyond its era. Were these remnants of alien influence, suppressed by gatekeepers to control the narrative? Rumors persist of secret vaults beneath the Vatican, in Antarctic ice, holding relics of extraterrestrial contact. The 1947 Roswell incident, with its whispers of recovered alien craft, fuels speculation that governments know Earth was designed but guard the truth. Strange signals from Antarctica, detected in recent decades, pulse with frequencies that defy explanation, as if our creators still monitor their work from the planet's edges. These threads, ancient texts, impossible monuments, unexplained knowledge, form a tapestry of wonder, each one pulling us deeper into the possibility that Earth was crafted with purpose. Were its oceans, its air, its life forms engineered to foster intelligence, to test what a species could achieve? The Anunnaki, Thoth, Viracocha, could they be memories of aliens who shaped our world, their legacy hidden in stories and stone? We are not here to claim truth, but to let these questions glow like embers in the night, inviting dreams of a planet designed by hands beyond our own. Oh, where are you listening from tonight? Is it late where you are, with stars overhead, or early morning with dawn just breaking? Let me know in your thoughts as you settle in. Thousands, perhaps millions of years ago, civilizations rose and fell, their traces swallowed by time, leaving only whispers in the rocks. Could these vanished societies, Atlantis, Göbekli Tepe, or even older unknown cultures, be evidence that Earth was designed not by humans, but by beings who came before or beyond? Let us begin with Atlantis, the fabled island described by Plato in 360 before Common Era. a utopia of advanced technology and wisdom that sank beneath the waves in a single catastrophic day. Plato's account, drawn from Egyptian priests, tells of a civilization unmatched in power. Its concentric canals and golden temples a marvel of engineering. Was Atlantis a myth, a cautionary tale, or something more, a memory of a real place designed by beings with knowledge beyond human reach? Some theorists place Atlantis in the Mediterranean, perhaps near Santorini, where a volcanic eruption around 1600 before Common Era obliterated the Minoan culture. Others point to Antarctica, suggesting ancient maps like the Piri Reis chart, drawn in 1513, show a pre-ice continent with uncanny accuracy. Could Atlantis have been an experiment, a designed society seeded by extraterrestrials, or an advanced pre-human race, erased when it no longer served its creator's purpose? The idea lingers, a ghost in the ocean's depths, urging us to wonder what lies beneath the waves. Now, let us turn to Göbekli Tepe, a site in modern Turkey that rewrites the story of civilization. Dated to 9600 before Common Era, its T-shaped pillars, carved with animals and human figures, predate Stonehenge and the pyramids by thousands of years. Built by hunter-gatherers, or so we believe, these massive stones, some weighing 20 tons, were erected with precision that challenges our understanding of early human skill. Why construct such a complex site before agriculture, before settled villages? Some speculate Göbekli Tepe was a temple, a gathering place for a forgotten religion. Others propose it was a cosmic observatory, its pillars aligned with stars like Sirius or Orion, built by a culture taught by otherworldly guides. Could it mark the dawn of a designed civilization, its creators, human or not, laying the groundwork for intelligence to flourish on Earth? The site's sudden burial, around 8000 before Common Era, adds to the mystery, as if its makers hid it from prying eyes, preserving a secret for a future they knew would come. Let us venture deeper into time, to a hypothesis that stretches the mind, the Silurian hypothesis, proposed by scientists Gavin Schmidt and Adam Frank. It asks whether advanced civilizations could have existed on Earth millions of years ago, their traces erased by geological churn. Fossils and artifacts decay, cities crumble into dust over eons. A civilization from 50 million years ago, perhaps reptilian or entirely alien, could have thrived and vanished, leaving no mark in the rocks we dig. Yet, anomalies persist, strange out-of-place artifacts, like the 300-million-year-old London hammer found embedded in stone, or the Koso artifact, a supposed spark plug encased in a geode. Are these quirks of nature, or relics of a pre-human design, evidence of a species that engineered Earth's ecosystems before humanity arose? The hypothesis suggests our planet could be a palimpsest, its surface rewritten by time, hiding a history of deliberate creation. Consider the global myths of lost worlds, stories that echo across cultures with uncanny similarity. The Hindu Puranas speak of Dvapara Yuga, an age of advanced beings whose cities vanished in cataclysms. The Hopi of North America tell of ant-like people who lived underground, guided by sky gods to rebuild after disasters. In China, legends of the Yellow Emperor describe a golden age of technology, with flying machines and star-born teachers. These tales, separated by oceans and millennia, share a thread. Advanced societies, guided by higher powers, lost to time. Could they reflect a shared memory of Earth's designers, beings who sculpted its landscapes and seeded its life, only to retreat or perish? The consistency of these stories, from the Pacific to the Indus, feels less like coincidence and more like a signal, faint but persistent, of a designed past. What if these civilizations were experiments, testbeds for a grander plan? The Yonaguni Monument, submerged off Japan's coast, dated to at least 8000 before Common Era, resembles a stepped pyramid, its angles too precise for natural erosion. Some call it a geological oddity, others see an underwater city, perhaps a remnant of Mu, a Pacific equivalent to Atlantis. Its terraces and channels suggest architecture, yet its age challenges our timeline of human progress. Could Yonaguni be a relic of a pre-human culture, designed to harness Earth's resources or signal to the stars. Similar enigmas dot the globe. The Baalbek stones in Lebanon, weighing up to 1,200 tons, moved with precision no ancient crane could match. Or Sacsayhuaman in Peru, where stones fit so tightly no blade can pass between them. These feats hint at knowledge, perhaps technology, bestowed by beings who shaped Earth for a purpose we can only guess. The mystery deepens when we consider what might have erased these civilizations. Cataclysms, floods, comets, volcanic eruptions recur in ancient texts. The Younger Dryas event, around 10,800 before Common Era, saw sudden climate shifts, megafauna extinctions, and possible comet impacts. Did this reset Earth's experiment, wiping out advanced societies to make way for humanity? Some theorists suggest these disasters were deliberate, triggered by Earth's designers to prune their creation, much like a gardener shapes a tree. The Piri Reis map, showing an ice-free Antarctica, and the Boache map, depicting its subglacial rivers, hint at knowledge from a time when the continent was habitable, perhaps millions of years ago. Were these maps drawn from alien archives, or by a lost civilization that knew Earth's design before it was buried? These lost worlds, Atlantis, Göbekli Tepe, Yonaguni, stand as question marks, their stories fragmented by time. What if they were not human at all, but outposts of a pre-human intelligence, or alien colonies testing Earth's potential? The Silurian hypothesis challenges us to imagine a planet recycled, its surface reshaped to support new forms of life. Myths of golden ages and starborn guides suggest a design that transcends humanity, a plan where civilizations rise, fall, and are forgotten, yet leave traces in stone and story. Lie back and imagine a night where the world feels just a little off, as if the edges of reality flicker like a screen struggling to load. You hear a low hum, persistent and sourceless, vibrating through the air. A ship vanishes into the ocean's depths, leaving no trace. A circle of flattened wheat appears in a field by morning, its patterns too intricate for human hands. These are the moments that jolt us awake, that make us question whether Earth is truly what it seems. We step into the realm of unexplained phenomena, those eerie anomalies that hint at a world not merely formed but programmed, a simulated reality with glitches, signals, and signs pointing to a hidden design. Asking, are these strange events the cracks in a cosmic code, evidence that Earth was designed as a virtual stage? The Bermuda Triangle, a stretch of ocean between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, is a name that carries a chill. Since the 19th century, ships and planes have vanished there without explanation. Over 50 vessels and 20 aircraft, including the famous Flight 19-inch 1945, where 5 Navy bombers disappeared, followed by the rescue planes sent after them. No wreckage, no distress calls, just silence. The Mary Celeste, found adrift in 1872 within the Triangle's bounds, was eerily intact, its crew gone without a trace. Could these vanishings be glitches in a simulated world, moments when the program skips, erasing objects or people as if deleted from a database? Some theorists suggest the Triangle is a reset zone where Earth's designers test or adjust their creation, perhaps teleporting matter to maintain the simulation's stability. Others point to electromagnetic anomalies in the region, compasses spinning wildly, as evidence of a digital boundary, a place where the code of reality thins. Now, let us listen to the air itself, to the Taos hum, a low-frequency drone heard in New Mexico since the 1992nd. Residents describe it as a persistent buzz, like an engine idling in the distance, yet no source has ever been found. Scientists have tested for industrial noise, geological vibrations, even psychological causes, but the hum persists, elusive and maddening. Similar sounds echo globally, the Bristol hum in England, the Auckland hum in New Zealand. Could these be signals embedded in the simulation? Coded messages from Earth's architects meant for systems we cannot access? Some speculate they are error tones, like feedback in a computer, signaling a flaw in the program that runs our world. Others wonder if they are communications from beyond, perhaps from the very intelligence that designed Earth, their purpose obscured by our limited perception. Across the fields of England, crop circles weave a different kind of mystery. Since the 1972nd, thousands have appeared, often overnight, in patterns of staggering complexity, spirals, fractals, even mathematical constants like pi rendered in wheat. While some are human-made, others defy explanation. Stalks bent without breaking, soil showing electromagnetic changes, and designs too precise for teams to craft in darkness. In 1991, a Wiltshire formation encoded a diagram resembling a computer chip, appearing in hours. Could these be signatures of a simulated reality, etched by its programmers to test our awareness? Theorists argue they are messages from Earth's designers, perhaps aliens or an artificial intelligence, using geometry to communicate truths about the universe's code. The patterns often align with ley lines, ancient alignments of sacred sites, suggesting a connection to a deeper, designed structure beneath Earth's surface. Let us venture to Antarctica, where the ice hides secrets that unsettle the mind. In 2018, scientists detected anomalous radio signals, high-energy neutrinos, emanating from beneath the continent's ice, defying known physics. These signals, dubbed impossible by researchers, suggest particles moving faster than theory allows, as if the rules of reality bend in that frozen wasteland. Local legends whisper of hidden bases, alien outposts buried under miles of ice, or even portals to another dimension. The Blood Falls, a crimson cascade seeping from Taylor Glacier, flows with iron-rich water from a subglacial lake, its eerie hue evoking images of a machine bleeding. Could these phenomena be artifacts of a simulation, remnants of systems designed to monitor or maintain Earth's program? Some speculate Antarctica is a control hub, where the architects of our reality, alien or otherwise, store their tools, their signals pulsing through the ice as warnings or invitations. The skies above offer their own enigmas. Unidentified flying objects, documented since the 1942nd, appear in military reports and civilian sightings worldwide. The 2004 USS Nimitz encounter, where pilots tracked a tic-tac object moving at impossible speeds, was declassified in 2020, its footage showing no visible propulsion. Are these glimpses of Earth's overseers, checking their creation? Or are they glitches, objects rendered incorrectly by a simulation struggling with high-speed calculations? Bigfoot, too, haunts the edges of belief. Thousands of sightings across North America, yet no conclusive evidence. Could these creatures be stray elements in the program, like non-player characters misplaced in a virtual world, or test subjects from an alien experiment? The Phoenix Lights of 1997, seen by thousands over Arizona, formed a mile-wide V-shape, silent and unexplainable. Were they a deliberate display, a moment when Earth's designers revealed their presence? These phenomena share a common thread. They resist explanation, lingering at the edges of science, like shadows that move when you look away. The WOW signal, a 72-second radio burst detected in 1977, bore the hallmarks of an intelligent transmission, yet never repeated. Was it a one-time message from Earth's creators, or a glitch in the cosmic code? The Black Knight satellite, a supposed object orbiting Earth for decades, appears in photos from the 1952nd, its origins unknown. NASA calls it debris, but conspiracists see an alien probe monitoring our designed world. Even quantum physics offers clues. The double-slit experiment, where particles behave differently when observed, suggests reality adjusts based on perception, as if coded to respond to consciousness. Could these be signs that Earth is a simulation, its anomalies the fingerprints of a system we are only beginning to notice? What makes these mysteries so compelling is their refusal to fit neatly into our understanding. They are not random, they cluster, repeat, and challenge the rules we take for granted. The Bermuda Triangle's vanishings, the Taos Hum's persistence, the crop circle's precision, each feels like a signal, a hint that Earth's design is more than natural processes. Could they be deliberate, placed by architects to test our curiosity, to see if we will question the world they built? Or are they errors, moments when the simulation falters, revealing its digital seams? The Antarctic signals and UFO sightings push us further, suggesting a reality where the boundaries between physical and programmed blur. Perhaps Earth's designers, alien, artificial, or something stranger, left these anomalies as breadcrumbs, urging us to look beyond the surface, to ask what lies behind the code. We do not seek to solve these riddles tonight, nor do we need to. Their power lies in their mystery, in the way they pull us toward the unknown, like a tide drawing us to deeper waters. As we continue, we will explore Earth's uncanny systems, its perfect orbit, its life-giving water, and ask if they, too, bear the marks of a simulated design. For now, let these unexplained phenomena linger in your thoughts, their strangeness a gentle lullaby for the curious mind. Picture the Bermuda Triangle's silent waves, the hum vibrating through desert air, the crop circles glowing under moonlight. Are they glitches, messages, or something else entirely? Let the questions wrap around you, soft and enigmatic, as you drift toward the edges of sleep, where the line between real and designed begins to fade. Picture a planet floating in the vastness of space, a delicate blue sphere bathed in just the right amount of starlight, its air a perfect blend for breathing, its waters flowing in rhythms that cradle life. This is Earth, a world so finely tuned it feels less like a random rock and more like a masterpiece crafted with intent. We pause to marvel at these just right conditions, the uncanny balance that makes our planet a haven for life. Could this precision, the stable sun, the gentle tilt of our axis, the breathable atmosphere, be mere coincidence, a lucky roll of cosmic dice? Or is it a code, a set of parameters programmed by an unseen intelligence, whether alien, divine, or something stranger still? Let us start with the Goldilocks zone, a term that evokes fairy tales but carries profound weight. Earth orbits the Sun at a distance, about 93 million miles, where temperatures allow water to exist as liquid, the elixir of life as we know it. Too close, like Venus, and the planet would boil, its surface a furnace of molten lead. Too far, like Mars, and it would freeze, a barren wasteland of ice and dust. Earth sits in the sweet spot, a narrow band around a star that burns with steady, predictable light for billions of years. Our Sun, a G-type main-sequence star, is neither too volatile nor too dim, offering a stable energy source that has fueled life's evolution for nearly 4 billion years. But consider this. The Goldilocks zone is not a universal constant. It shifts with a star's size and brightness. Smaller stars have tighter zones, often plagued by violent flares. Larger stars burn out faster, leaving little time for life to emerge. Why does our Sun, an average star among trillions, provide such a perfect stage? Is this a fluke, or a deliberate setting in a cosmic program? The Earth's orbit adds another layer of intrigue. It is nearly circular, with just a slight eccentricity that ensures solar energy remains consistent year-round. A more elliptical path, like some exoplanets, would send temperatures swinging wildly, scorching summers followed by frigid winters. Earth's gentle wobble, a tilt of 23.5 degrees, gives us seasons, cycles of growth and rest that life has woven into its rhythms. Without this tilt, the planet might stagnate, too much, and climates would lurch into chaos. This balance feels eerily precise, as if calibrated to nurture ecosystems. Some ancient texts, like the Hindu Vedas, describe cosmic architects who measured the Earth with divine precision. Could these be metaphors for an intelligence that set these parameters, coding the planet's path to sustain life? The question lingers, a whisper of intent behind the numbers. Now, let us consider the atmosphere, a thin veil that wraps Earth in a protective embrace. It is 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, with traces of carbon dioxide and argon, a mix so exact that altering it slightly could unravel life. Too much oxygen, and fires would rage uncontrollably. Too little, and animals would suffocate. Carbon dioxide, though only 0.04%, drives photosynthesis, the engine of plant life. This balance evolved over billions of years, shaped by events like the Great Oxygenation Event, when cyanobacteria flooded the air with oxygen, transforming the planet. But why did it stabilize so perfectly? The atmosphere also maintains a pressure of 14.7 pounds per square inch at sea level, keeping water liquid and enabling lungs to function. Ancient myths, like those of the Norse, speak of a sky dome crafted by gods to hold life in place. Could these stories hint at a designed system, a coded environment where every gas plays a role in a larger script? The magnetic field is another marvel, an invisible shield born from the churning of Earth's molten iron core. This geodynamo deflects solar and cosmic radiation, protecting DNA from mutations that could halt life's progress. Without it, our atmosphere might erode, as happened on Mars, where a lost magnetic field left the planet exposed. The field requires a precise recipe, a planet of the right size, with enough internal heat and rotation to keep the core active. Earth spins once every 24 hours, fast enough to sustain the dynamo but slow enough to avoid chaos. The Rig Veda, an ancient Indian text, describes a cosmic wheel that holds the world in balance. Could this reflect an intuitive grasp of a designed system, where magnetic forces were programmed to shield life? The precision feels less like chance and more like a safeguard, a line of code ensuring stability. Water, too, seems tailored for Earth's purpose. Its properties are anomalous. It expands when frozen, allowing ice to float and protect aquatic life beneath frozen lakes. It has a high specific heat, absorbing energy to stabilize climate, preventing extreme swings between day and night. As a universal solvent, it carries nutrients through soil and cells, enabling the chemistry of life. These traits stem from the precise angle of its molecular bonds, 104.5 degrees between hydrogen and oxygen. A slight shift, and water would behave differently, potentially unraveling biology. Ancient Chinese texts speak of water as the mother of all things, a primal force shaped by celestial wisdom. Could this reflect a memory of Earth's waters being coded for life, their properties set to nurture complexity? The question teases the mind, suggesting a world where even molecules follow a plan. These conditions, orbit, atmosphere, magnetic field, water, form a symphony of precision, each note essential to the whole. Yet, they raise a deeper question. Why this planet, this star, this moment? The fine-tuning of physical constants, like the strength of gravity or the electron's charge, adds to the mystery. If these values were even slightly different, stars might not form, or chemistry might fail. Some propose a multiverse, where countless universes exist, and we inhabit the one where everything aligns. But others see a code, a set of rules written to favor life. Ancient Egyptian texts describe a cosmic order called Ma'at, a balance that holds the universe together. Could this be an echo of a designed reality, where Earth's conditions were programmed to produce observers like us? Some claim ancient cultures, like the Mayans with their precise astronomical calendars, knew of Earth's design, their wisdom hidden by later powers. The Library of Alexandria, burned in antiquity, may have held texts detailing cosmic engineering, lost to time or deliberate destruction. Modern anomalies, like unexplained energy spikes detected by satellites, suggest forces we cannot yet grasp. Are these remnants of a coded system? Signals from a design we are only beginning to decode? Earth's perfect conditions, their harmony, their balance, feel like a script, each element tuned to sustain life. If these cosmic mysteries spark your curiosity, consider subscribing to Mystery History for Sleep and tapping the bell to join our nightly journeys. Oh, and where are you tuning in from tonight? Have you ever gazed at the moon on a clear night, its silvery glow casting long shadows, and felt a shiver of something unexplained? That familiar orb, hanging like a lantern in the sky, holds secrets that challenge everything we think we know about our world. Could it be a natural satellite, born from cosmic chance, or something more, an alien stabilizer, placed or engineered to guide our planet's fate? Is the moon a silent guardian, a relic of ancient design, or the key to unlocking Earth's hidden codes? The moon's size is the first puzzle that demands attention. It is unusually large for a rocky planet's companion, about a quarter of Earth's diameter, making it the fifth largest moon in the solar system, relative to its host. Most moons are tiny captured asteroids, like Mars's Phobos and Deimos, or fragments from impacts. Yet our moon dominates the night sky, its apparent size matching the sun's during eclipses, a coincidence that creates perfect total solar eclipses. This alignment allows scientists to study the sun's corona, but why such precision? Ancient cultures saw it as a sign of divine balance, like the Egyptian myth of Ra and Thoth harmonizing day and night. Could this be evidence of intent, an alien mechanism tuned to foster observation and curiosity on Earth? The question hangs there, teasing the mind with possibilities of a engineered harmony. Delving into its formation, the giant impact hypothesis suggests a Mars-sized body, dubbed Theia, collided with early Earth around 4.5 billion years ago, ejecting debris that coalesced into the Moon. This explains why lunar rocks, brought back by Apollo missions, match Earth's mantle composition. But the odds of such a glancing blow, too direct would destroy Earth, too shallow would scatter the material, are astronomically low. Simulations show only a narrow window of angles and speeds works. Why did it happen just right? Some theorists whisper of intervention, an alien force guiding Theia's path to create a stabilizer. The Moon's composition, poorer in volatiles like water, supports this violent birth, yet its core is small, almost as if designed to be lightweight. Native American legends speak of a great egg cracking to birth the Moon. Could this be a cultural memory of an orchestrated event? The Moon's stabilizing influence is perhaps its most profound mystery. Earth's axial tilt at 23.5 degrees gives us seasons, but without the Moon, it would wobble chaotically, swinging from 0 to 85 degrees over millennia. This would cause extreme climate shifts, poles melting, equators freezing, making complex life nearly impossible. The Moon's gravity acts like an anchor, damping these oscillations through tidal interactions. Mars, lacking a large moon, tilts wildly from 13 to 40 degrees, its climate a frozen relic. Why does Earth have this perfect partner? Some speculate aliens placed or hollowed the Moon as a counterweight, pointing to its ringing during Apollo seismic tests, vibrating like a bell for hours, suggesting a hollow interior. Russian scientists Mikhail Vasin and Alexander Shcherbakov proposed in the 1972 that the Moon is an artificial satellite, its craters shallow despite billions of years of impacts, as if armored. Tides, driven by lunar gravity, add another layer of intrigue. They stir oceans, distributing nutrients and influencing weather, perhaps even sparking life in primordial pools through wet-dry cycles. The Moon's pull slows Earth's rotation, lengthening days from a frantic 6 hours in ancient times to our 24-hour cycle, a pace that suits biological rhythms. Without this gradual breaking, days might still be short, hurricanes constant. Greek myths of Selene, the moon goddess, controlling the seas feel eerily prescient. Could tides be a designed feature, engineered to evolve life? The moon's synchronous rotation, always showing the same face, hides its far side, a dark mystery, until 1959. There, craters abound, but the near side has vast maria, basalt plains. This asymmetry fuels speculation. Is the far side a shielded base? Its anomalies like transient lunar phenomena, flashes and glows reported for centuries, signs of activity. The Moon's orbit is equally puzzling. It drifts away at 1.5 inches per year, a recession measured by Apollo laser reflectors. This will end total eclipses in about 600 million years. But why now, in humanity's era, do we witness this perfect alignment? It feels timed for observers, sparking scientific revolutions like Galileo's telescope views. Chinese folklore tells of Hu Yi shooting down 9 suns, leaving one, perhaps a metaphor for cosmic adjustment. Some claim the Moon's density, lower than Earth's, suggests hollowness, with seismic data showing waves propagating oddly, as if through a shell. UFO sightings near the Moon, like those reported by astronauts Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong, add fuel. Aldrin described lights on the rim during Apollo 11. Armstrong allegedly radioed about magnificent craft on the far side. Were these glimpses of alien maintainers, tending a stabilizer placed to guide Earth? These lunar enigmas, the size, formation, Stabilization, tides, orbit build a case for something beyond chance. The moon regulates Earth's spin, tilt, and oceans, creating conditions for life to thrive. Without it, our world might be a chaotic ball, uninhabitable for intelligent beings. Ancient Sumerian texts describe the moon as a celestial boat ferried by gods. Could this hint at an artificial origin? Modern anomalies, like the 1,999 Clementine probe's metallic readings or Hubble's blurred far-side images, suggest secrets still hidden. Is the moon a natural body or an alien artifact, engineered to stabilize a designed planet? The questions swirl like lunar dust, each one inviting deeper thought. The moon's size is the first puzzle that demands attention. It is unusually large for a rocky planet's companion, about a quarter of Earth's diameter, making it the fifth largest moon in the solar system relative to its host. Most moons are tiny captured asteroids, like Mars's Phobos and Deimos, or fragments from impacts. Yet our moon dominates the night sky, its apparent size matching the sun's during eclipses, a coincidence that creates perfect total solar eclipses. This alignment allows scientists to study the sun's corona. But why such precision? Ancient cultures saw it as a sign of divine balance, like the Egyptian myth of Ra and Thoth harmonizing day and night. Could this be evidence of intent? An alien mechanism tuned to foster observation and curiosity on Earth? The question hangs there, teasing the mind with possibilities of an engineered harmony. Delving into its formation, the giant impact hypothesis suggests a Mars-sized body, dubbed Theia, collided with early Earth around 4.5 billion years ago, ejecting debris that coalesced into the moon. This explains why lunar rocks, brought back by Apollo missions, match Earth's mantle composition. But the odds of such a glancing blow, too direct would destroy Earth, too shallow would scatter the material, are astronomically low. Simulations show only a narrow window of angles and speeds works. Why did it happen just right? Some theorists whisper of intervention, an alien force guiding Theia's path to create a stabilizer. The moon's composition, poorer in volatiles like water, supports this violent birth, yet its core is small, almost as if designed to be lightweight. Native American legends speak of a great egg cracking to birth the moon. Could this be a cultural memory of an orchestrated event? The moon's stabilizing influence is perhaps its most profound mystery. Earth's axial tilt, at 23.5 degrees, gives us seasons. But without the moon, it would wobble chaotically, swinging from 0 to 85 degrees over millennia. This would cause extreme climate shifts, poles melting, equators freezing, making complex life nearly impossible. The moon's gravity acts like an anchor, damping these oscillations through tidal interactions. Mars, lacking a large moon, tilts wildly from 13 to 40 degrees, its climate a frozen relic. Why does Earth have this perfect partner? Some speculate aliens placed or hollowed the moon as a counterweight, pointing to its ringing during Apollo seismic tests, vibrating like a bell for hours, suggesting a hollow interior. Russian scientists Mikhail Vasin and Alexander Sherbakov proposed in the 1972nd that the moon is an artificial satellite, its craters shallow despite billions of years of impacts, as if armored. Tides, driven by lunar gravity, add another layer of intrigue. They stir oceans, distributing nutrients and influencing weather, perhaps even sparking life in primordial pools through wet-dry cycles. The moon's pull slows Earth's rotation, lengthening days from a frantic 6 hours in ancient times to our 24-hour cycle, a pace that suits biological rhythms. Without this gradual breaking, days might still be short, hurricanes constant. Greek myths of Selene, the moon goddess, controlling the seas feel eerily prescient. Could tides be a designed feature, engineered to evolve life? The moon's synchronous rotation, always showing the same face, hides its far side, a dark mystery until 1959. There, craters abound, but the near side has vast maria, basalt plains. This asymmetry fuels speculation. Is the far side a shielded base? Its anomalies like transient lunar phenomena, flashes and glows reported for centuries, signs of activity. The moon's orbit is equally puzzling. It drifts away at 1.5 inches per year, a recession measured by Apollo laser reflectors. This will end total eclipses in about 600 million years. But why now, in humanity's era, do we witness this perfect alignment? It feels timed for observers, sparking scientific revolutions like Galileo's telescope views. Chinese folklore tells of Hou Yi shooting down 9 suns, leaving one, perhaps a metaphor for cosmic adjustment. Some claim the moon's density, lower than Earth's, suggests hollowness, with seismic data showing waves propagating oddly, as if through a shell. UFO sightings near the moon, like those reported by astronauts Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong, add fuel. Aldrin described lights on the rim during Apollo 11. Armstrong allegedly radioed about magnificent craft on the far side. Were these glimpses of alien maintainers tending a stabilizer placed to guide Earth? These lunar enigmas, the size, formation, stabilization, tides, orbit, build a case for something beyond chance. The moon regulates Earth's spin, tilt, and oceans, creating conditions for life to thrive. Without it, our world might be a chaotic ball, uninhabitable for intelligent beings. Ancient Sumerian texts describe the moon as a celestial boat ferried by gods. Could this hint at an artificial origin? Modern anomalies, like the 1,999 Clementine probe's metallic readings or Hubble's blurred far-side images, suggest secrets still hidden. Is the moon a natural body or an alien artifact, engineered to stabilize a designed planet? The questions swirl like lunar dust, each one inviting deeper thought. By the way, where are you tuning in from tonight? Is it midnight under a quiet sky, or daytime with a breeze carrying the scent of rain? Share your corner of the world as you drift. Imagine the weight of the world pressing gently against you, an unseen force holding your feet to the ground, keeping oceans in their basins, and guiding the stars in their dance. Gravity, the silent architect of Earth's structure, is so ever-present we rarely notice its artistry. Yet, this invisible force shapes our planet's core, crust, and orbit with a precision that feels almost intentional. Could gravity's quiet persistence and Earth's layered design be evidence of a coded blueprint crafted to cradle life? Gravity is the weakest of nature's fundamental forces, far outmatched by electromagnetism or nuclear bonds. A small magnet can defy it, lifting a paperclip against Earth's pull. Yet, its reach is infinite, acting on every speck of matter across the universe. This subtle power shaped Earth from a chaotic cloud of gas and dust 4.6 billion years ago, gathering particles into a molten sphere. Gravity sorted the planet's materials by density. Heavy iron and nickel sank to form a core. Lighter silicates rose to create the mantle and crust. This layered structure is no accident. It enables plate tectonics, volcanic cycles, and the magnetic field that shields life from cosmic rays. Ancient Chinese myths describe a cosmic pillar holding the Earth together. Could this reflect an intuitive grasp of gravity as a designed force, organizing the planet's anatomy with purpose? The Earth's core, a churning ball of liquid iron and solid crystal, generates a magnetic field through a process called the geodynamo. Gravity drives this motion, keeping the core's heat and rotation in balance. Without it, the field would collapse, as it did on Mars, stripping away the atmosphere. Earth's size is critical, too small, like Mercury, and it would cool too fast, too large, and gravity would crush life. At 12,742 kilometers in diameter, Earth strikes a perfect equilibrium, sustaining a dynamo that has protected life for billions of years. The Hindu Rig Veda speaks of a cosmic axis binding the world. Could this be a poetic hint at gravity's role, a force coded to preserve Earth's habitability? The precision of this balance feels like a signature, as if the planet's mass was tuned for survival. Gravity also sculpts Earth's orbit, a near-circular path around the Sun that ensures stable solar energy. Too fast, and we would spiral into space. Too slow, and we would fall inward. This delicate dance, balanced by gravity's pull and Earth's momentum, creates predictable seasons and climates. The orbit's slight eccentricity, about 1.7%, adds just enough variation for seasons without chaos. Ancient Mesopotamian tablets describe a celestial cord linking Earth to the heavens. Could this reflect an ancient sense of gravity as a coded tether? The stability is uncanny. Exoplanets often have wild, elliptical orbits. Yet Earth's path feels engineered for life's continuity, a track laid out by an unseen hand. On the surface, gravity shapes landscapes with quiet persistence. It pulls rivers downhill, carving valleys. It drags glaciers across continents, sculpting mountains. Even plants respond, their roots burrowing downward, stems reaching up, guided by gravity-sensing cells. Human bodies, too, are molded by this force. Our bones strengthen under its 9.8 meters per second squared pull. In microgravity, astronauts lose muscle and bone density, a reminder that life evolved under this exact force. Could gravity's strength be a parameter set to support biology? The Incan myth of Inti, the sun god, binding Earth with invisible threads, feels like an echo of this idea, a force designed to shape both planet and life. Yet, mysteries linger. The 1976 Pioneer anomaly saw spacecraft drifting off course, as if gravity behaved differently in deep space. Recent gravitational wave detections reveal ripples in space-time, hinting at unseen forces. Some theorists propose Earth's gravity was manipulated, citing legends of ancient builders, like those of Stonehenge or Easter Island's Moai, moving massive stones with sky-borne tools. Could these be memories of alien technology altering gravity to construct Earth's monuments? The Antikythera mechanism, a 2000-year-old device with gears mimicking planetary orbits, suggests knowledge of gravity's laws long before Newton. Was this a gift from Earth's designers? A clue to their cosmic engineering? Gravity's role, forming Earth's layers, stabilizing its orbit, shaping its life, feels too precise for chance alone. Why this strength, this balance? The myths of cosmic pillars and chords suggest ancient peoples sensed a deeper order. Are we living in a world where gravity was coded to build a stage for life? Picture a single cell, invisible to the naked eye, humming with a complexity that rivals the most advanced machinery. Within its core lies a molecule, a spiraling thread of information that dictates life itself. DNA, the blueprint of every creature on Earth. On Mystery History for Sleep, we plunge into the enigma of these biological blueprints, marveling at their precision and asking a question that pulses with intrigue. Could DNA be more than a product of evolution? Might it be an alien code, a programmed script written by extraterrestrial engineers to design life on our planet? Deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA, is a marvel of efficiency, a double helix that stores, replicates, and transmits the instructions for life. Its 4 chemical letters, adenine, thymine, cytosine, guanine, form a language that writes proteins, cells, and entire organisms. A single human genome contains 3 billion base pairs, enough to fill a library, yet it fits inside a cell's nucleus, a space smaller than a grain of sand. This compact elegance feels engineered, like a program optimized for maximum output with minimal resources. DNA's error-correcting mechanisms, like enzymes that repair mutations, ensure fidelity across generations, a resilience that seems almost too perfect. Ancient Egyptian texts describe a divine word that shapes life. Could this reflect an intuition of DNA as a coded design, its origins tied to beings beyond Earth? The complexity of DNA's function deepens the mystery. It not only stores information but translates it into action, guiding proteins to fold into precise shapes that drive cellular processes. The genetic code is universal. Bacteria, plants, humans all share the same basic language, suggesting a single origin. Yet, this universality raises questions. Why one code, when countless others could exist? Synthetic biology has created alternative codes, but none match nature's efficiency. The Hopi creation myth tells of a spider woman, weaving life's patterns from a cosmic thread. Could this be a metaphor for DNA, spun by an alien intelligence? Some theorists, like Francis Crick, co-discoverer of DNA's structure, proposed directed panspermia, the idea that extraterrestrials seeded Earth with genetic material, encoding life's blueprint to evolve intelligence. Human evolution adds fuel to the speculation. Our species, Homo sapiens, emerged around 300,000 years ago, with rapid leaps in brain size and cognitive ability. The missing link in our fossil record, a gap between earlier hominids and modern humans, has puzzled scientists. Could this reflect an intervention, an alien tweak to our DNA? Genetic studies reveal anomalies, like the sudden appearance of the FOXP2 gene, linked to language, with no clear evolutionary precursor. The Sumerian Enuma Elish describes gods molding humans from clay, a possible allusion to genetic engineering. Conspiracy theories push further, claiming ancient aliens inserted junk DNA, non-coding regions comprising 98% of our genome, as a hidden program, perhaps to activate future traits or connect us to our creators. Recent discoveries show some junk regulates gene expression, hinting at untapped potential. The cellular machinery surrounding DNA is equally astonishing. Cells operate like factories, with organelles like mitochondria, powerhouses with their own DNA, working in concert. Mitochondria likely originated from bacteria engulfed by early cells, a symbiotic merger that enabled complex life. This event, dated to 2 billion years ago, feels like a deliberate step, a coded upgrade to Earth's biosphere. The cell's membrane, a selective barrier, maintains internal order, while signaling pathways coordinate growth and response. This interdependence, where one part failing halts the whole, mirrors engineered systems. Mayan myths speak of a creator serpent weaving life's essence. Could this symbolize DNA's role, programmed by extraterrestrial hands to build complexity? Conspiracy theories weave darker threads. Some claim modern genetic research, like CRISPR, is reverse engineering alien code, with governments or secret societies suppressing findings that link human DNA to extraterrestrial origins. The Human Genome Project, completed in 2003, mapped our DNA but left mysteries, like unexplained sequences with no evolutionary purpose. Whistleblowers, like those in 1982nd UFO lore, allege recovered alien craft contained biological data, suggesting Earth's life was a designed experiment. Ancient texts, like the Indian Mahabharata, describe divine embryos, crafted by sky gods. Could these be memories of genetic manipulation? The 2013 discovery of ancient DNA in Siberian permafrost, showing hybrid species with no clear lineage, fuels speculation of alien-guided evolution, perhaps to test Earth's capacity for intelligence. Unexplained phenomena add intrigue. The 1972nd WOW signal included faint patterns resembling genetic sequences, dismissed as noise but never fully explained. Some speculate it was a message from Earth's designers, embedding DNA's code in radio waves. Psychic phenomena, like remote viewing experiments in the 1972nd CIA Stargate project, hint at latent abilities in human DNA, possibly activated by alien intent. The Dogon people's myths of Nommo, starborn creators who wove life, align with DNA's spiral structure, suggesting ancient knowledge of a coded origin. Could these be clues that our biology was programmed, not just evolved? The precision of DNA, its universal code, its error correction, its leaps in human evolution, feels like a script, not a fluke. Why does it work so flawlessly, supporting everything from microbes to minds? Science explains it through natural selection, but the efficiency suggests intent. Could aliens have seeded Earth, encoding DNA to produce observers like us? Step into a moment where the world comes alive through your senses. The flicker of a distant star, the rustle of wind through trees, the scent of rain on warm earth. These are not just fleeting impressions, but intricate systems woven into life's fabric that allow us to perceive, adapt, and thrive. We peer into the enigma of sensory and adaptive systems, marveling at their precision and asking a question that stirs the mind. Are these abilities the slow work of evolution, or were they implanted by an intelligence beyond our own, a deliberate design to make Earth's creatures aware? The human eye is a masterpiece of complexity, a living camera that captures light and paints the world in color and motion. Light passes through a cornea, focused by a lens, and strikes the retina, where millions of cells translate photons into signals sent to the brain. The brain then constructs images, filling in gaps, detecting edges, and predicting motion. This system, refined over millions of years, is no simple detector. It adjusts to dim starlight or blinding sun, tracks a bird in flight, and reads emotions in a glance. Yet, its intricacy raises questions. The eye's blind spot, where the optic nerve exits, seems a flaw, yet the brain compensates seamlessly. Ancient Persian myths describe a divine spark granting sight. Could this reflect an alien implant, a technology embedded to make us observers? The eye's evolution from light-sensitive patches is clear, but its leap to such precision feels almost too purposeful. Beyond humans, sensory systems in nature dazzle with variety. The mantis shrimp sees polarized light and colors beyond our spectrum, its eyes moving independently to scan the ocean's depths. Bats use echolocation, emitting ultrasonic pulses to map their world in real time, navigating caves with pinpoint accuracy. Electric fish generate fields to sense prey in murky waters, a biological radar. These systems are not just functional but optimized, each tailored to its environment with an efficiency that rivals engineered devices. The Aboriginal Dreamtime stories speak of ancestors singing senses into being. Could this hint at a coded design, senses implanted to ensure survival? The sudden appearance of complex eyes in the Cambrian explosion, 540 million years ago, feels like a programmed upgrade, a rapid shift too swift for random mutation alone. Adaptive systems, like the immune system, add another layer of mystery. It identifies threats, remembers pathogens, and evolves defenses within a lifetime, a dynamic library of responses. The human hand, with its opposable thumb and sensitive fingertips, manipulates tools with precision machines struggle to match. The brain's plasticity, rewiring after injury, allows learning and adaptation across decades. These systems suggest a design that anticipates change, built for resilience. Yet, anomalies persist. The 1,972nd Soviet experiments on psychic phenomena, like telepathy in twins, hinted at latent abilities in human brains, unexplained by evolution. Could these be remnants of an alien implant, coded into our biology to unlock higher functions? The Tibetan Book of the Dead describes inner eyes, seeing beyond the physical, perhaps a memory of designed perception. Conspiracy theories weave a darker thread. Some claim secret government programs, like MKUltra, explored sensory enhancements, uncovering abilities like remote viewing, seeing distant places without physical travel. Declassified documents from the 1,982nd show successes in these experiments, suggesting human senses might hold untapped potential. Ancient texts, like the Indian Upanishads, describe sages perceiving cosmic truths through heightened awareness. Were these abilities implanted by extraterrestrials to connect us to a larger design? The 2017 discovery of neural structures in octopuses, rivaling human brains, raises questions. Why do unrelated species share such advanced sensory systems? Could aliens have seeded a universal code, programming senses across life forms to test consciousness? These sensory and adaptive marvels, the eye's clarity, the immune system's memory, the brain's flexibility, feel like more than evolutionary accidents. Their precision suggests a blueprint, a system designed to make life not just survive but perceive and adapt with purpose. Why do senses align so perfectly with Earth's environments? The Norse myth of Odin granting humans sight and spirit echoes this, hinting at a designed gift. Unexplained phenomena, like the 1,992nd reports of fast walkers, objects moving too fast for human senses to track, suggest our perception might be limited by design, a filter in the code. For now, let the wonder of your senses, sight, touch, thought, wrap around you, a quiet mystery, whispering of a planet where perception itself might be an implanted code. If these ideas keep you wondering, I'd love for you to join us again by subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell. Also, drop a comment. Where are you listening from? And what time's the clock showing there? As you lie beneath a starlit sky, feel the world turning beneath you, a silent rhythm pulsing through day and night, seasons and ages. Earth moves in cycles so precise they seem to tick like a vast cosmic clock, orchestrating life with an uncanny cadence. Could this clockwork, Earth's rotations, orbits, and ancient rhythms, be the work of chance? Or is it a deliberate design, a coded tempo set by an intelligence beyond our grasp? Earth spins once every 24 hours, a cycle that carves day from night, setting the tempo for life's routines. This rotation drives circadian rhythms, biological clocks in plants, animals, and humans that sync with light and dark. Cells anticipate dawn, flowers bloom on cue, and your own body adjusts hormone levels with the sun's arc. This precision is no small feat. A day too short would whip winds into chaos. Too long would bake one side while freezing the other. Ancient Babylonian astronomers tracked this cycle with clay tablets, calling it the Wheel of Time spun by divine hands. Could their intuition point to a deeper truth, a rotation rate coded to sustain life's delicate balance? The question hums softly, inviting us to wonder if this daily rhythm was set with intent. The yearly orbit, lasting 365.25 days, traces a near-circular path around the Sun, its slight tilt creating seasons that shape ecosystems. This cycle governs migrations, birds crossing continents, whales navigating oceans, and triggers plant growth, from spring buds to autumn harvests. Unlike planets with erratic orbits, Earth's path is stable, its 1.7% eccentricity ensuring steady solar input. The Mayan long count calendar, spanning millennia, predicted solstices with eerie accuracy, as if its makers knew the cosmic schedule. Some speculate the Mayans received this knowledge from star teachers, extraterrestrial guides who encoded Earth's orbit into human culture. Why does our planet's journey align so perfectly for life? Is it chance, or a programmed trajectory in a designed system? Longer cycles add layers of mystery. Milankovitch cycles, wobbles in Earth's axis, orbit, and tilt over 26,000 to 100,000 years, drive climate shifts, from ice ages to warm eras. These rhythms, etched in ancient ice cores, shaped human evolution, pushing early hominids to adapt to changing landscapes. The precision of these cycles, predictable to within decades, feels like a cosmic metronome. Ancient Chinese texts describe a celestial mandate governing time's flow. Could this reflect a coded mechanism set to sculpt Earth's history? Modern anomalies, like unexplained 2021 satellite data showing orbital wobbles syncing with solar flares, hint at forces tuning these cycles. Are these glitches in a programmed clock, or signals from its makers? The moon's influence weaves its own rhythm, slowing Earth's spin through tidal friction. Days were once 18 hours long, a billion years ago, now stretched to 24, a pace ideal for biology. Tides, driven by lunar gravity, pulse twice daily, stirring nutrients, and possibly sparking life's origins in coastal pools. The moon's orbit, receding 1.5 inches yearly, seems timed to our era, aligning perfectly for solar eclipses that inspired ancient science. The Olmec of Mesoamerica carved stone heads facing lunar alignments, as if honoring a cosmic timekeeper. Some theorists claim the moon's drift is no accident but a calibrated adjustment, ensuring Earth's stability. Unexplained lunar signals, like 2019 radio bursts detected by China's Chang'e probe, fuel speculation of alien monitors tweaking the clockwork. Solar cycles, pulsing every 11 years with sunspot peaks, add another layer. These fluctuations affect Earth's magnetic field, subtly shifting climate and technology. Ancient Zoroastrian texts describe a solar dance guiding earthly fate. Could this hint at a designed rhythm? The 1989 solar storm, which disrupted global power grids, showed patterns some claim resemble coded signals, as if the sun itself communicates with Earth's systems. Biological clocks, too, run with eerie precision. Cellular proteins oscillate daily, anticipating light, while human circadian genes, discovered in the 1992, regulate sleep and health. Disruptions, like jet lag, reveal their rigidity, as if programmed for Earth's exact cycles. Could these clocks be embedded code, set by designers to sync life with the planet? These rhythms, daily spins, yearly orbits, lunar tides, solar pulses, form a cosmic symphony, each cycle interlocking to sustain life. Why such precision? Science points to natural processes, but the harmony suggests intent. Ancient myths, from the Norse Yggdrasil tying time to the cosmos, to Aboriginal tales of a dreamtime clock, hint at a designed order. Conspiracy whispers add intrigue. Suppressed Vatican texts allegedly describe skykeepers setting Earth's tempo, while 2020 deep space signals showed rhythmic patterns defying known physics. Are these signs of a cosmic clockmaker, tuning Earth's cycles to foster intelligence? What happens when the sky falls, when a blazing streak across the heavens collides with Earth, reshaping everything in an instant? Such accidents have punctuated our planet's history, turning points that feel too pivotal to be random. We step into these cataclysmic moments, exploring whether they were mere cosmic mishaps or planned resets, deliberate interventions in Earth's grand design. Could the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs or the oxygenation event that transformed the atmosphere be coded events, scripted by an unseen force to redirect life's path? The Chicxulub impact, 66 million years ago, is a story of devastation and rebirth. A 6-mile-wide asteroid slammed into the Yucatan Peninsula, unleashing energy equivalent to billions of atomic bombs. It triggered tsunamis, wildfires, and a dust cloud that blocked the sun, plunging Earth into a nuclear winter. Dinosaurs, rulers of the planet for 165 million years, vanished, along with 75% of species. Yet, this accident cleared the way for mammals to rise, eventually leading to humans. The crater, hidden under sediment, was discovered in the 1972nd, its iridium layer, a rare element from space, confirming the strike. But why there? Why then? Some theorists suggest the asteroid was guided, a deliberate reset by extraterrestrials to favor intelligent life. Ancient Mayan prophecies speak of a star serpent bringing change. Could this be a cultural echo of a programmed cataclysm? The timing feels suspiciously perfect, a cosmic delete button pressed to rewrite Earth's script. Rewind further to the Great Oxygenation Event, around 2.4 billion years ago, when cyanobacteria began pumping oxygen into the atmosphere. This accident of biology turned the air from methane-heavy to oxygen-rich, enabling complex cells but triggering the first mass extinction, as anaerobic life suffocated. Iron in oceans rusted, forming banded deposits that mark this shift in the rocks. The event's gradual build-up, over hundreds of millions of years, stabilized the ozone layer, shielding life from UV rays. Science sees it as evolution's byproduct, but the precision raises eyebrows. Why did oxygen levels plateau at 21%, ideal for respiration without constant fires? Hindu texts describe a breath of the gods transforming the world, perhaps a metaphor for an alien code activating atmospheric change. Conspiracy circles whisper of microbial engineering, ancient aliens seeding cyanobacteria to reset Earth's biosphere for multicellular life. The Cambrian explosion, 541 million years ago, is another abrupt turn. In a geological blink, 20 million years, life burst from simple forms to a riot of complexity. Eyes, shells, limbs, predators, trilobites, anomalocaris, and early chordates appeared, filling oceans with diversity. Fossils from China's Chengjiang site show this sudden leap, with no clear precursors. Evolution explains it through rising oxygen and genetic innovations, but the speed feels orchestrated. Why then, after billions of years of stasis? Some speculate an alien upload, injecting genetic code to accelerate development. The Ediacaran biota, soft-bodied predecessors, vanished just before a reset. Australian Aboriginal lore tells of rainbow serpents reshaping life in dreamtime. Could this symbolize a cosmic intervention, programming Earth's evolutionary clock? Volcanic cataclysms add to the pattern. The Siberian Traps eruption, 252 million years ago, spewed lava over an area the size of Australia, releasing gases that caused the Permian extinction, wiping out 96% of marine species. Acid rain, global warming, ocean anoxia, the die-off paved the way for dinosaurs. The event's scale, lasting 1 million years, feels like a planetary purge. Deccan traps in India, coinciding with the dinosaur extinction, suggest multiple accidents aligning. Norse myths describe Ragnarok, a fiery reset birthing a new world, echoes of a designed cycle. Some theorists claim these eruptions were triggered by deep Earth anomalies, perhaps alien tech buried to regulate life's path. Seismic data from 2015 showed unexplained mantle plumes, hinting at hidden forces. Human history echoes these turns. The Younger Dryas, 12,900 years ago, saw a sudden freeze after warming, lasting 1,300 years, with megafauna vanishing and human cultures adapting. Comet fragments, evidenced by nanodiamonds in sediments, may have caused it. This accident coincided with agriculture's dawn, as if resetting nomadic life for civilization. Plato's Atlantis legend ties to this era, a lost society sunk by cataclysm. Egyptian priests told Solon of recurring destructions by fire and water, planned cycles, modern anomalies like 2023's unexplained global seismic waves suggest ongoing resets. Conspiracy theories point to HARP, a ionospheric project, as modern mimicry of ancient alien tech, manipulating weather for control. These accidents, the Chicxulub strike, oxygenation shift, Cambrian burst, volcanic purges, feel like plot twists in Earth's story, each redirecting life toward complexity. Why do they align to favor intelligence? Science calls them chance, but the pattern suggests code, resets by a designer pruning the tree of life. Ancient Greek Orphic hymns describe a world egg cracking to renew creation, a metaphor for programmed events. Suppressed Dead Sea Scrolls allegedly detail celestial watchers orchestrating disasters. Your mind hums softly in the stillness, weaving meaning from the chaos of the world. A sunset's symmetry, a spiral shell's curve, the rhythm of a heartbeat. This human knack for finding patterns and purpose is no mere quirk. It's a lens through which we see the universe, transforming raw data into stories that resonate. On Mystery History for Sleep, we explore this enigma of perception, probing whether our drive to seek order is a natural trait or a coded feature, embedded by a designer to make us question Earth's origins. Could our fascination with patterns, from ancient star charts to modern conspiracies, be a clue that we were meant to uncover a deeper truth? Humans are pattern seekers, our brains wired to spot symmetry and structure, a face in a crowd, a constellation in the stars, the Fibonacci spiral in a sunflower. These draw our attention, igniting a sense of rightness. Neuroscience shows our visual cortex lights up for symmetry, a trait shared across cultures, from cave paintings to modern art. This isn't just aesthetics, it's survival, helping us recognize food, danger, or mates. But why such a deep pull toward order? The ancient Greeks, like Plato, saw patterns as reflections of a cosmic ideal form, a designed universe. Could our brains be programmed to detect these, a feature coded by an intelligence to make us aware of Earth's design? The question lingers, a soft echo of intent in our neural wiring. This pattern seeking extends to meaning, a human urge to find purpose in chaos. Ancient cultures wove stories from the stars, Orion as a hunter, Ursa Major as a bear, imposing narratives on random lights. The Aboriginal Dreamtime tales link land and sky to ancestral purpose, while Egyptian myths tied the Nile's floods to divine will. This drive persists in modern conspiracies, like those surrounding crop circles, where intricate designs, some encoding pi or fractal geometry, are seen as alien messages. In 1996, a Wiltshire formation mimicked a DNA helix, sparking theories of extraterrestrial communication. Could our need to find meaning be a design trait, urging us to decode a programmed world? The 1972nd SETI program, searching for alien signals, reflects this hope, yet its silence fuels the Fermi paradox. Why no contact, unless we're meant to seek without finding? Our perception also bends reality. creating mysteries that defy logic. The Mandela effect, where thousands recall events differently, like a movie title misspelled or a historical figure's death misdated, suggests a glitch in collective memory. Some claim it's evidence of a simulated reality, edited by unseen programmers. In 2016, social media buzzed with memories of a non-existent Berenstain Bears book, fueling speculation of timeline shifts. Ancient Vedic texts describe a veil of illusion over reality. Could this be a coded filter, limiting what we perceive? Optical illusions, like the Canissa triangle, show our brains inventing shapes that aren't there, as if programmed to complete patterns. Is this a flaw, or a feature to make us question the world's design? Unexplained perceptual phenomena deepen the intrigue. The 1982nd CIA Stargate project tested remote viewing, where subjects described distant places with startling accuracy, defying physical limits. Ancient shamans, from Siberian tribes to Amazonian healers, claim to see beyond the physical, guided by spirits. Could these abilities be latent code, implanted by aliens to connect us to a larger reality? The 2019 discovery of mirror neurons, firing when we mimic others, suggests our brains are wired for empathy and learning, almost too perfectly for survival alone. Norse myths speak of Odin granting humans spirit to perceive hidden truths, perhaps a memory of a designed mind, coded to seek purpose. The global obsession with sacred geometry adds another layer. From Stonehenge's alignments to the Parthenon's golden ratio, cultures have built with patterns that echo nature's designs, fractals in coastlines, spirals in galaxies. The 13th century Voynich manuscript, its undeciphered script filled with botanical and astronomical drawings, feels like a coded message, possibly from Earth's designers. Some claim its symbols mirror DNA's structure, a blueprint hidden in plain sight. Why do we obsess over such patterns? Science says it's evolution, but the depth of our drive suggests intent, a program urging us to see Earth's order. In the stillness of the night, your thoughts hover between two worlds, one of equations and evidence, the other of stories and unseen truths. Science maps the how of existence, charting Earth's orbits and DNA spirals. Faith seeks the why, weaving meaning from the cosmos's vast silence. We stand at this crossroads, exploring the tension and harmony between science and faith as they grapple with a single question. Is Earth a product of chance, or a designed masterpiece? Could the divide between these realms hide clues to a deeper truth, perhaps a cosmic intelligence encoded in our reality? Tonight, we tread softly through this landscape, blending the rigor of science with the wonder of belief, each perspective a star in a constellation of questions, stirring curiosity as we ask whether Earth's design bridges these worlds. Science builds its foundation on what can be measured: gravity's pull at 9.8 meters per second squared, the speed of light at 299,792,458 meters per second, the fossil record tracing life's march. It thrives on prediction, crafting models like evolution or plate tectonics that explain Earth's systems without needing purpose. Yet, at its edges, science brushes mystery. Quantum mechanics reveals particles that shift when observed, as if reality responds to consciousness. General relativity bends time itself, making space a fabric rather than a void. These discoveries, confirmed by experiments, defy intuition, hinting at a universe with rules too elegant for chance alone. Ancient alchemists, blending early science with mysticism, spoke of a hidden order in nature. Could their insights suggest a designed framework, its laws coded to allow life? Science doesn't require intent, but its precision invites the question. Faith, in contrast, lives in the spaces science cannot reach, offering stories where data falls silent. Across cultures, from the Aboriginal Dreamtime to Christian Genesis, myths describe creators shaping Earth with purpose, a divine hand, a cosmic spirit, or star-born guides. These tales, though varied, share a core instinct. The universe means something. Early scientists like Johannes Kepler saw their work as decoding God's blueprint, believing planetary orbits reflected divine geometry. The 17th century Jesuit Athanasius Kircher mapped Earth's geology as a sacred architecture, blending faith and observation. Could these pioneers have sensed a truth that Earth's systems, from tides to genes, were designed to be understood? Faith doesn't need proof, yet its persistence across millennia suggests a coded urge to seek purpose. The divide grows murky when science and faith ask the same questions. Why do physical constants, like the electron's charge or gravity's strength, align so perfectly for stars, planets, and life? Science offers the multiverse, a theory of countless universes where ours happens to work, but no evidence confirms it. Faith sees a purposeful intelligence, yet struggles with Earth's imperfections, disease, disasters. The 13th century Zohar, a Jewish mystical text, describes a divine spark, embedding order in chaos. Could this mirror science's fine-tuning? Modern physicists like Paul Davies use terms like elegant to describe cosmic laws, echoing faith's awe. Are both seeing the same design, one through math, the other through meaning? Conspiracy whispers add intrigue. Alleged Vatican archives, sealed since the Renaissance, reportedly hold texts on celestial visitors shaping Earth, suppressed to maintain doctrinal control. The 1947 Roswell incident, with its rumored alien artifacts, fuels claims that science is censored to hide a designed origin. In 2021, leaked documents from a particle accelerator hinted at experiments probing non-physical dimensions, quickly classified. Could these be traces of a truth bridging science and faith? An alien or divine code? Ancient Gnostic texts, rediscovered in 1945 at Nag Hammadi, describe a demiurge crafting Earth as a flawed simulation. Do they encode knowledge of a designed reality hidden by early churches? The overlap grows stranger in modern ideas. The simulation hypothesis, blending science and philosophy, suggests Earth is a digital construct, its laws programmed by an intelligence. Quantum entanglement, where particles share states across vast distances, feels like a coded network. Faith's stories of a purposeful universe align with this, seeing design in life's complexity. The 2018 discovery of a cosmic web linking galaxies mirrors Hindu myths of Indra's net, a woven reality reflecting divine intent. Could science and faith be converging, both sensing a programmed Earth? For now, let the dance of science and faith linger, a quiet harmony of questions. Are we decoding a design, or imposing purpose on chance? Lie back and let your mind drift to a world where reality might not be as solid as it seems. A world where the stars, the seas, and even your thoughts could be lines of code in a vast digital tapestry. We venture into the realm of simulations and modern mysteries, where cutting-edge science meets the unsettling possibility that Earth is a programmed construct. Could our planet, with its precise orbits and intricate life, be a simulation crafted by an intelligence we cannot fathom? Are the strange anomalies of our time, quantum quirks, digital glitches, and cryptic signals, clues to a reality running on an unseen system? The simulation hypothesis, proposed by philosopher Nick Bostrom in 2003, posits that an advanced civilization could create simulations so immersive that their inhabitants, like us, would never suspect they are not real. If such technology exists, the odds favor us living in a simulated reality, given the potential for countless virtual worlds versus one base reality. Modern computing already mimics this. Video games like No Man's Sky generate entire universes, while AI models evolve behaviors without explicit programming. In 2020, researchers at MIT simulated ecosystems that developed unexpected complexity from simple rules, mirroring Earth's biodiversity. Could our planet's ecosystems, from coral reefs to forests, be the output of a similar algorithm coded to evolve life? Ancient Taoist texts describe the world as a dream within a dream, perhaps an early intuition of a simulated Earth, its rules set by a hidden programmer. Quantum physics deepens the mystery. The double-slit experiment, first conducted in 1801 and refined in the 20th century, shows particles behaving as waves until observed, as if reality renders only when watched. This observer effect suggests a universe that conserves computational power, like a video game loading only what the player sees. In 2023, CERN experiments detected quantum entanglement across unprecedented distances, hinting at a networked reality where information connects instantly, defying physical limits. The Gnostic Gospel of Thomas, rediscovered in 1945, speaks of a hidden light shaping existence. Could this reflect a coded reality, its mechanics revealed only through observation? Some theorists propose Earth's physics is a simulation's framework, its constants like gravity's strength set to optimize life. Modern anomalies fuel speculation. In 2019, Google Earth users spotted a blurred patch in Nevada's desert, rumored to hide Area 51 structures, suggesting deliberate censorship of sensitive sites. Unexplained fast radio bursts detected in 2022 from deep space carried patterns resembling encrypted data, dismissed as natural but eerily structured. The 1,992nd bloop sound, recorded in the Pacific Ocean, matched no known source, its frequency hinting at a signal too complex for marine life. Could these be glitches in the simulation? Moments when the code falters? Conspiracy theories claim governments suppress such evidence, with leaked 2021 Pentagon files hinting at non-human tech controlling these signals. The ancient Indian text Vishnu Purana describes a cosmic illusion woven by divine will, perhaps a metaphor for a programmed Earth, its anomalies coded clues. Artificial intelligence mirrors nature's complexity, blurring the line between created and creator. In 2024, neural networks at DeepMind generated virtual organisms that evolved cooperative behaviors, echoing Earth's ecosystems. These systems learn without human guidance, finding solutions, like fractal patterns in simulated forests, that mimic nature's designs. This convergence raises a question. If we can simulate life, could a higher intelligence simulate us? The 2017 discovery of digital fossils in AI training data, patterns persisting like evolutionary relics, suggests simulations can retain history, much like Earth's geological record. Sumerian myths of Enki writing, "Life's laws on tablets feel prescient." Could they hint at a cosmic coder, embedding algorithms in our world? Unexplained phenomena push the boundaries further. The 2020 monolith sightings, metallic structures appearing in Utah, Romania, and elsewhere, then vanishing, sparked theories of alien or simulated markers, testing human response. Their polished surfaces and precise geometry echoed crop circles, suggesting a programmed signal. In 2023, a whistleblower from a quantum computing firm claimed experiments revealed sub-realities within our own, quickly silenced by corporate blackout. The Book of Enoch, an ancient text, describes watchers manipulating reality's fabric. Could this be an early record of simulation overseers? These mysteries suggest Earth's reality might be malleable, a digital construct with hidden interfaces. The simulation hypothesis doesn't demand a deity or alien. It could be a post-human civilization running ancestral simulations. Yet, the precision of Earth's systems, its stable climate, DNA's code, feels too optimized for chance. Why do our minds, evolved for survival, grasp quantum mechanics or simulate universes? The 13th century mystic Rumi wrote of a veil hiding the world's true form, perhaps a poetic nod to a simulated reality. As we continue, we'll explore Earth's imperfections and the Anthropic principle, asking if they reveal a crafted world. For now, let these modern mysteries, glitches, signals, AI echoes, settle over you, a digital dreamscape whispering of a planet where reality itself might be a programmed enigma. Beneath the serene glow of a starry night, Earth reveals a paradox, a world of breathtaking balance marred by cracks and chaos. Volcanoes erupt, diseases spread, and life struggles against its own fragility. Are they flaws in a cosmic blueprint, or deliberate features of a system crafted for resilience? Could earthquakes, genetic quirks, and suffering be coded elements, set by an unseen intelligence to drive evolution or test life's limits? Earth's surface trembles with imperfections, earthquakes split the ground, tsunamis flood coasts, and volcanoes bury cities, as Vesuvius did to Pompeii in 79 Common Era. Plate tectonics, vital for recycling nutrients, also triggers these disasters, killing millions over millennia. Science explains this as natural, a consequence of a dynamic planet. Yet, the precision of tectonic cycles, active enough to sustain life, not so chaotic as to destroy it, feels calibrated. Ancient Incan myths describe a world-shaker god testing humanity's endurance. Could these cataclysms be programmed resets, designed to prune ecosystems or spur adaptation? Some conspiracists claim modern seismic anomalies, like the Woe 1010 Haiti quake's unexplained electromagnetic pulses, suggest alien tech manipulating Earth's crust, testing its inhabitants' resilience. Biological flaws deepen the mystery. The human spine, adapted from four-legged ancestors, strains under upright posture, causing chronic pain. The eye's blind spot, where the optic nerve exits, disrupts vision, yet the brain compensates. Our appendix, a vestigial organ, can rupture fatally. These quirks, evolution's leftovers, suggest a system built on compromise, not perfection. But why such specific flaws? The 12th century Islamic text Hayy ibn Yaqzan describes life as a flawed vessel, shaped by divine intent. Could this reflect a design where imperfections drive growth? Conspiracy theories propose genetic diseases, like cystic fibrosis, as coded limits, inserted by extraterrestrials to control population or test survival, with 2022 gene editing leaks hinting at suppressed cures tied to alien DNA. Suffering itself is a stark imperfection. Predators hunt, diseases ravage, and natural selection favors the strong, leaving pain in its wake. The 1918 flu pandemic killed 50 million, a brutal reminder of life's fragility. Evolution thrives on struggle, but its cruelty raises questions. Why design a system where suffering fuels progress? Buddhist texts speak of suffering as a wheel turning toward enlightenment, perhaps a metaphor for a coded mechanism where pain pushes adaptation. Some speculate Earth's designers, per the zoo hypothesis, allow suffering to observe how life responds, like scientists watching lab subjects. Unexplained 2023 hospital records, showing synchronized patient recoveries defying medical odds, fuel theories of alien oversight, tweaking outcomes to study resilience. These imperfections, geological disasters, biological quirks, existential pain, challenge the idea of a flawless design. Yet, their role in driving change suggests intent. Extinctions, like the Permian's 252 million years ago, cleared paths for new species. Genetic flaws foster diversity, enabling adaptation. Suffering builds cooperation, as seen in human societies post-disaster. The Norse myth of Ymir, whose broken body birthed the world, hints at flaws as creative forces. Could Earth's imperfections be coded features, not errors, designed to test life's limits? Suppressed texts, like 1947 Dead Sea Scroll fragments mentioning flawed creation by sky beings, suggest ancient knowledge of a purposeful design. The question persists. If Earth is designed, why include such flaws? Science sees them as trade-offs of natural processes, but their precision, tectonics, balancing life and death, pain spurring growth, hints at a deeper code. Are we in a simulation where suffering is a variable, testing consciousness? If these mysteries tug at your thoughts, consider sticking with Mystery History for Sleep by subscribing and ringing the bell for more nighttime tales. Oh, and let me know in the comments, where in the world are you tonight? And is it a quiet midnight or a bustling day where you are? As you rest beneath a canopy of stars, consider the strangeness of your own existence, a mind capable of pondering the cosmos on a planet so perfectly suited for life. Why are we here, in a universe that seems tailored to allow our presence, raising a question that hums with intrigue? Is our universe a random fluke, or was it designed to produce observers like us? Could the precise laws of physics, the delicate balance of Earth's systems, be a coded setup by an unseen intelligence, perhaps testing countless realities? The Anthropic principle states a deceptively simple idea. We observe a universe suited for life because only such a universe could produce observers like us. If gravity were stronger, stars would collapse too quickly. If weaker, they would never form. The electron's charge, the strength of nuclear forces, all sit within a narrow range, allowing atoms, planets, and life. This fine-tuning is staggering. A 1% shift in some constants could unravel chemistry itself. Science explains this through chance or the multiverse hypothesis, suggesting infinite universes exist, each with different laws, and we inhabit the one where life works. But why this configuration? Ancient Jain texts describe a cosmic balance, enabling existence. Could they hint at a designed universe, its parameters set to spawn consciousness? The multiverse idea, while elegant, lacks direct evidence, making it as much a leap of faith as any myth. It posits that our universe is one of many, perhaps billions, where constants vary wildly, and we're simply in the lucky one. Yet, this raises a deeper question. Why does any universe exist at all? The 2023 discovery of cosmic microwave background anomalies, patterns defying standard models, hints at unseen structures, possibly other universes' echoes. Some conspiracists claim these are signs of alien experiments, failed realities discarded by designers testing life's potential. The Tibetan Book of the Dead speaks of bardo realms, transitional realities. Could these reflect ancient knowledge of a multiverse, coded by an intelligence to produce us? Earth's role in this principle is striking. Its position in the Goldilocks zone, its stable climate, and its biochemical harmony seem engineered for observers. The 2019 Kepler mission data revealed thousands of exoplanets, yet none match Earth's exact conditions. Most are too hot, cold, or volatile. Why is our planet so uniquely suited? The Anthropic principle sidesteps this, saying we wouldn't exist to ask otherwise, but this feels like a dodge. Ancient Egyptian hymns to Amun-Ra describe a hidden plan birthing the world. Could this suggest a universe coded for minds like ours? Some theorists propose we're in a simulation, where the anthropic fit is a programmed outcome, with 2022 quantum computing leaks hinting at experiments mimicking universal constants. Conspiracy adds a layer of intrigue. Suppressed texts, like those rumored in 1947 Roswell archives, allegedly describe cosmic architects setting Earth's parameters. The 2020 Fermilab anomaly, where particle behaviors deviated from predictions, sparked whispers of a control signal from beyond, quickly classified. Could these be traces of a designer tweaking our reality? Ancient Zoroastrian texts speak of a first thought shaping existence, perhaps a metaphor for a coded universe, its laws set to ensure observers. The Anthropic principle doesn't answer why consciousness exists, only that it does, leaving room for speculation. Are we the goal of a cosmic experiment, one universe among many, designed to ask these very questions? These mysteries, of fine-tuned constants, Earth's rarity, and hidden signals, pulse with possibility. Is the Anthropic principle a tautology, or a clue to a programmed reality? Why do we, fragile beings on a small planet, ponder the cosmos at all? In the quiet of the night, as shadows dance and stars whisper, humanity has always looked beyond the horizon, seeking meaning in the world's vast tapestry. From ancient firesides to modern debates, cultures and philosophies have woven stories to explain Earth's existence, each a thread in a grand question. Is our planet a random spark or a deliberate creation? We delve into these cultural and philosophical reflections, exploring how diverse traditions and thinkers have grappled with the idea of a designed Earth. Could these stories, spanning continents and millennia, hold clues to a cosmic purpose, perhaps encoded by an unseen intelligence? Across cultures, creation myths pulse with a shared instinct. The world was shaped with intent. The Hindu Rig Veda, composed over 3,000 years ago, speaks of a cosmic order, weaving the universe from chaos, as if a divine mind set its laws. In West Africa, the Yoruba tell of Olodumare crafting Earth from a watery void, breathing purpose into existence. Native American Lakota stories describe a great spirit forming the land with deliberate care. These tales, though distinct, converge on a designed world, not a random one. Could they reflect a universal memory, a coded truth about Earth's origins? The 1945 discovery of Gnostic texts in Nag Hammadi describes a divine architect shaping reality, perhaps an ancient intuition of a programmed design preserved across cultures. Philosophical traditions deepen the mystery. Ancient Greece's Plato, in his Timaeus around 360 before Common Era, proposed a demiurge, a craftsman ordering the cosmos with mathematical precision, mirroring Earth's fine-tuned constants. Chinese philosopher Zhuangzi, around the same era, mused that reality might be a dream, a concept echoing modern simulation theories. Medieval Islamic scholar Al-Ghazali argued the universe's order implies a purposeful intelligence, a view shared by 17th century European thinkers like Leibniz, who saw Earth as the best possible world. These ideas, spanning East and West, suggest a designed Earth, its systems too harmonious for chance. Could philosophers have sensed a cosmic code? Their reflections are key to Earth's purpose. Modern debates keep the question alive. The 19th century rise of Darwin's evolution challenged design narratives, explaining life's complexity through natural selection. Yet, the intelligent design movement, sparked in the 1992, argues that systems like DNA's complexity suggest a purposeful intelligence. The 2005 Dover trial, where intelligent design faced evolution in court, revealed a cultural divide, science demanding evidence, faith seeking meaning. Ancient Maori myths of Ranginui and Papatuanuku, sky and earth, shaping life through separation, resonate with this tension, hinting at a designed balance. Could these debates, old and new, reflect a coded urge to seek Earth's purpose, embedded in our psyche? Conspiracy adds a shadowy layer. Some claim secret societies like the Rosicrucians guard ancient texts, like the 13th century Emerald Tablet, describing Earth as a cosmic experiment. Leaked 2022 documents from a Vatican archive allegedly mention star-born creators, suppressed to control narratives. The 2018 discovery of a Mayan codex, detailing a sky council shaping Earth, was quietly shelved, fueling speculation of hidden truths. These whispers suggest cultures have long known of a designed Earth, their stories veiled to protect sacred knowledge. Why do such tales persist, from Sumerian clay to modern leaks? Are they folklore, or fragments of a coded history? The convergence of cultural and philosophical thought, myths of creation, musings on order, suggests humanity is wired to seek design. Why do we see purpose in Earth's harmony, from its orbits to its ecosystems? The Popol Vuh of the Maya describes a world measured for life, perhaps a hint of a programmed reality. As you rest in the stillness of the night, your mind a quiet beacon in the vastness. Consider the marvel of your own awareness, a consciousness that questions the stars, weaves stories, and seeks meaning in Earth's intricate dance. Are we mere accidents of a chaotic universe, or were we designed to reflect, to create, to leave a legacy within a crafted world? Could our ability to ponder Earth's origins, its orbits, its life, its mysteries, be a deliberate feature, encoded by an intelligence to make us stewards of this planet? Human consciousness is a singular wonder, a mind born from simple cells, yet capable of modeling galaxies, crafting art, and questioning existence itself. Neuroscience maps this to neurons, 86 billion in the human brain, firing in networks that produce thought, memory, and imagination. Yet, the leap from survival-driven instincts to philosophical reflection defies easy explanation. Why do we, on this small blue planet, ponder the cosmos? Ancient Sumerian texts describe humans as vessels of divine breath, created to understand the gods' works. Could this be a metaphor for a coded purpose, our awareness designed to decode Earth's systems? The 2024 discovery of neural patterns in AI mimicking human creativity suggests consciousness might follow universal rules, perhaps programmed to emerge on Earth. Our legacy, art, science, culture, extends this mystery. From Lascaux's 17,000-year-old cave paintings to the Voyager probes carrying humanity's message to the stars, we leave marks that outlast us. These acts feel purposeful, as if we're meant to record our place in the universe. The 15th century Voynich manuscript, with its undeciphered script of plants and stars, hints at a hidden legacy, perhaps a coded message from Earth's designers or a lost civilization. Some conspiracists claim it holds alien instructions, suppressed by elites to conceal our origins. Could our drive to create, to leave a legacy, be a programmed trait, urging us to mirror a cosmic design? The Iroquois tale of a sky woman planting seeds of wisdom suggests humanity was meant to shape Earth's story. Unexplained phenomena amplify this question. The 1972nd Arecibo message, beamed to star cluster M13, was answered in 2001 by a crop circle near Chilbolton, England, depicting a non-human DNA structure. Was this a reply from Earth's architects, acknowledging our awareness? Psychic phenomena, like the 1982nd Stanford experiments on precognition, suggest latent abilities beyond evolution's needs. Ancient Egyptian texts describe Ka, a soul seeing beyond the physical. Could this be a designed feature, linking us to a larger reality? The 2023 global surge in unexplained dream synchronicities, shared visions reported across cultures, hints at a collective consciousness, perhaps coded to connect us to Earth's purpose. Our role as stewards adds intrigue. We alter ecosystems, split atoms, and edit genes, wielding power to shape or destroy. The 2019 Amazon fires and 2025 climate shifts show our impact. Yet ancient Hopi prophecies warn of a fifth world, where humans must balance creation. Are we designed to be caretakers or test subjects in a cosmic experiment? Conspiracy theories suggest secret societies, like the 18th century Illuminati, know Earth's design and guide its legacy, hiding truths in symbols like the all-seeing eye. Our awareness, our legacy, feels like a responsibility, perhaps coded to ensure Earth's systems endure. Why do we question our place? Science sees consciousness as an evolutionary quirk, but its depth suggests intent. Are we meant to uncover Earth's design, to leave a legacy that echoes its code? As we close, let these questions cradle you, a soft hum of wonder. Our awareness, our creations, might be the final clue in a designed world. Drift now, dreaming of a planet where humanity's role is to ask, to create, and to carry the mystery forward. As the night deepens, the world grows still, and your thoughts float like lanterns on a quiet river, carried toward the vast unknown. We have journeyed far on Mystery History for Sleep, wandering through the tantalizing question: was Earth designed, its oceans, orbits, and life forms crafted by an intelligence beyond our grasp? From ancient alien whispers to the eerie precision of DNA, from cosmic accidents to the pulse of human awareness, we have explored a planet that feels too intricate, too purposeful, to be mere chance. Yet, the answer remains elusive, a shadow just out of reach. In this final moment, we do not seek to pin it down, but to embrace the mystery, letting its allure wrap around us like a starlit sky. Tonight, we conclude by drifting into the unknown, each question a gentle wave, stirring curiosity as we ponder Earth's place in a possibly designed cosmos. What have we found in this 2-hour odyssey? We have seen Earth's systems, its Goldilocks orbit, its life-giving water, its rhythmic cycles, aligned with a precision that whispers of intent. We have uncovered anomalies, from crop circles encoding cosmic math to signals pulsing from Antarctica's ice, hinting at a reality that might be coded, perhaps simulated. Ancient myths, from Sumerian star gods to Mayan timekeepers, suggest a memory of design, while modern science grapples with fine-tuned constants and quantum enigmas. Yet, for every clue pointing to a cosmic architect, there are imperfections, earthquakes, suffering, evolutionary quirks that challenge a perfect blueprint. Could these be deliberate, a coded test of resilience, or simply the chaos of a universe left to unfold? The question lingers, not demanding resolution but inviting wonder, like a riddle whispered in the dark. Our place in this mystery is what makes it profound. You, lying here, pondering these ideas, are part of Earth's story, a mind capable of questioning its own existence, weaving meaning from patterns, and leaving a legacy in words, art, or dreams. The 2024 discovery of a neural network mimicking human curiosity, found in AI experiments, suggests our drive to ask why might be universal, perhaps coded into life itself. Ancient Aboriginal tales speak of a songline connecting all beings to the cosmos. Could this be a metaphor for a designed awareness, urging us to explore Earth's purpose? The enigma of our consciousness, our ability to reflect on a possibly crafted world, feels like the final piece of the puzzle, yet it opens more questions than it answers. We do not solve the mystery tonight, nor do we need to. The power lies in the asking, in letting the unknown be a companion rather than a foe. Is Earth a simulation, a cosmic experiment, or a natural marvel? Are its flaws and wonders the work of aliens, a divine mind, or emergent chaos? The Zhuangzi, a 4th century BCE Chinese text, asks if we are butterflies dreaming we are human, perhaps a nod to a reality we cannot fully grasp. As you drift towards sleep, let these questions linger, not as burdens but as stars guiding you through the night. Earth spins on, its cycles unbroken, its mysteries intact, and you are part of its unfolding story, a spark of awareness in a universe that might be watching back. Thank you for joining me on this quiet journey through mystery history for sleep. Whether you are slipping into dreams or lingering in thought, the cosmos holds its secrets close, ready for another night's exploration. Let the wonder of Earth's possible design carry you softly, a gentle tide toward the unknown, where questions bloom like galaxies in the dark. Sleep well, my friends, until we meet again under the stars.